You always call me a dainty princess.
I like it sometimes, but that was ridiculous.
I know how to lose weight better than anybody. You're a lie.
You a lie.
I just don't do it. I mean, I am dumb, so I need people to know that
No one cares!
like
Beanbags and hurt.
mental things is scary. Like
Books is good for the brain.
I use proper grammar no matter what I'm doing. This video is so raw, you guys. A disrespectful piece of daddy. I used to be a green onion.
That ass, though.
So we're on our way to work.
No, we're on our way to McDonald's.
Hi, y'all, and welcome back. It's been a while, and I'm glad to finally be here. My flight from visiting Mr. Abby was last night, and I started school today, so there's been a lot going on. But regular videos will resume now. Today we're going to watch 6 Famous Gates of Amberlynn. First, though, here's my snow boots who was curled up in my bag right as I got home from the airport last night. The kitties and I thank y'all so much for being here, and now let's get right into it. Potato Gate.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So I have not done a story time. It's been a long time. Might be some years. There might be some years.
No one cares!
And there is something that happened to me about a month ago that I do want to talk to you guys about. It was something that honestly traumatized me pretty bad. Mental things is scary. Like, I understand that everyone has different experiences. I feel like I need to make this disclaimer. Everyone's trauma is different. Some people have been through worse. Some people have been through better. Some people have been through more, been through less. This isn't a competition. This is just something that I went through that really, really scared me. And I'm sure a lot of other people have gone through as well. But it's not something I've ever gone through or that's ever like happened to me. So it just really scared me and put things into perspective. So if you guys remember in one of my last vlogs, I posted this. I have a story time I have to tell you guys actually. Something happened to me. It was about a month ago. And I still like haven't wholeheartedly been able to process it myself. It was kind of scary. And I figured, let's talk about it because a lot of people have reached out to me just wondering if I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. It was just like one standalone incident that happened that kind of has created a little spot in my mind, in my heart. It has imprinted on me. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay. So Feline and I, we were hanging out with some people. It was in the apartment and I hadn't ate that day. I know when I say, oh, I haven't ate today yet, people like to say that I'm lying. It's not true. I'm actually telling the truth, okay?
Sure, Jan.
I'm not lying. So I do that a lot where I won't eat for hours and that is kind of bad. I need to get better with that, and I am getting better with that because with weight loss surgery, my dietitian wants me to eat 6 times a day, and that means right when I wake up or around that timeline. One of the times needs to be then, because when you wait a long time to eat, especially hours and hours, when you finally do eat, some people, they either eat too fast, whatever it may be, and you end up eating too much, blah, blah, blah. So I had woken up that day around 10 a.m. and my first meal wasn't until 7 p.m. I never wait that long, ever. And the only reason why it happened is because we had people over and they weren't hungry. We weren't eating. I don't like eating in front of guests. That's just not something I do. So I had waited a long time to eat. Finally, when I did eat, this was actually around the time I was still doing takeout just a few times a week, which was approved by my dietitian. And I was still slowly trying to get into the habit of ordering healthier things. when I do get takeout, instead of just like fried foods, bad foods, etc., etc. But I still would have a meal here or there that wasn't the greatest for you. And that day I chose seafood boil. And when I get seafood boil, it has some potatoes. It comes with like a normal side of rice. There's some shrimp, crab, sausage. And as I was eating it, I remember I was watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation. That is a show that Feline and I actually watched together. Actually, I'm the one who got her into it, and it was just a really good episode. We were, you know, just enjoying our night, eating in front of the TV. Feline did not get seafood boil. She actually ended up getting pizza, and we were just enjoying our night. And I have a really bad habit of eating really fast, and I don't chew a lot. I need to chew my food more. It's something I have definitely been trying to work on. I take really big bites. Also, something else I'm working on. These are things that I am working on, and it's crazy because when my mom came to visit me a couple years ago when I was diagnosed with cancer, I hadn't seen her since I was 18. So there was 12 years where I hadn't seen her, and just like seeing her as like a sober, amazing woman, and then me just being an adult finally, I saw so much of myself in my mom and vice versa. And she's the same way. She takes big bites, she eats super fast, she doesn't chew that much. Like, we're literally the same in that. So we just thought that was funny and humorous. But there comes a time where that like no longer becomes funny. So I was watching the show, and all of a sudden it felt like someone literally took my invisible oxygen cord of life and completely cut it off. They just took it, cut it. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't talk. I was choking on a very big piece of potato that I literally didn't chew. And I know for a lot of people, this is probably humorous. There's probably going to be memes, drawings about it. It gets worse. In my lifetime, I can safely say that I have swallowed down the wrong pipe. I have, you know, choked while eating in the sense of like, you know, those types of things. That's not choking. That's not choking. What I went through that day was choking, and Feline saved my life. I couldn't breathe. There was not a single piece of air that escaped me. I couldn't speak. There was no coughing. There was nothing was happening. It was terrifying. And when I realized what was happening, I started hitting on Feline's arm, going like this. She was like confused. She didn't know what to do. I had no way to communicate to her what was happening. I physically couldn't. It literally, like, that's literally the best way to describe it, is like someone took like the cord of life and just cut it. And once she realized what was happening, she was trying to get behind me, and I actually all the food ended up spilling all over the floor. Like my seafood boil, her pizza went all over the floor. As I was like not being able to breathe, not being able to communicate, I couldn't talk, couldn't cough. Like there was physically no way for me to get the food dislodged. My whole body went cold. I started feeling like all over my body, just like needles were going inside of me. And my vision, I started seeing dots and like splotches. And this is the part that like, I literally would have died without her. I lost control of my bowels and I pooped my pants. I was like actually dying. Like people die of choking every single day, and it was honestly terrifying. If she wasn't there, I would have died. And that's like so hard for me to like wrap my head around. So obviously I'm a bigger body, and I don't know if like CPR, Heimlich, whatever it may be, would have worked, but she started beating on my back, like beating. And thankfully, by doing that, I think it dislodged, and I ended up puking out it was like a potato this big. Dislodged. It just like went across the room. And I know for a lot of people, this is going to be funny. It's going to be humorous. It's going to be something that people make usernames about and make fun of me about for a long time. But reality is I could have died that day. And that's a crazy way to go. Choking on a potato. Like in my lifetime, I've always, you swallow water down the wrong pipe, and that pain you feel like, oh, I went down the wrong tube, or whatever people say. Or like, you swallow wrong and you cough a little bit and you feel like you're choking, or like you didn't chew a chip enough, so it like kind of cuts your esophagus. Like these are things that have happened to me. That's not choking. Not even close. What happened to me like that night honestly terrified me. And it's like the fact that like everything was cut off. Not being able to breathe, like someone my size, like I can't hold my breath for that long. I literally almost passed out. And it's just, I hold like so much gratefulness to Feline. Usually she's very fragile with me, but she was like wailing on my back. And that's the biggest advice I can give to anybody who sees someone my size choking. If you feel like you cannot give them the Heimlich, in between the shoulder blades with the palm of your hand, beat on it, because it helps dislodge the airways. I really thought I was dying. I was dying. And it was, I just can't even put into words like how terrifying it is. Like, it's just, you hear of people dying from choking all the time, and I just never understood it. And now it's like I get it, and it's scary. And ever since then, I try harder to focus on my food while I'm eating, and I try to chew more, and I haven't ordered takeout as much. That situation actually made me realize, like, me being too big for a Heimlich maneuver, like, I gotta get smaller, I gotta get healthier, and need to focus more while I'm eating, and not so much on like the TV or YouTube while I'm eating, and like really truly just like focus on the food and chewing. Like I have really sensitive teeth, so I naturally don't want to chew that much because my teeth do hurt, like depending on what I'm eating. So I've had a lot of teeth issues, especially after my hysterectomy, and like I was obsessed with brushing my teeth for a minute there, but that's like a whole other story. But I have completely messed up my enamel, and that's like hard to fix, almost virtually impossible. A lot of different aspects to why I choked that day, but there is no excuse because it literally could happen to anybody. And I just think people need to be more careful and just truly pay attention while they're eating. I know a lot of people like to sit down, have their Netflix on and like eat their food, and they're not really like paying attention. And it's just really, really scary because I actually know someone from when I was 19 who died from choking. And that's like terrifying. It's just really scary, and it is a thing. And I'm just so grateful for Feline, and it's scary, and it was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing because it's like, not only am I fat and you had to beat on my back, but like I choked on a potato and shit my pants and almost like died in front of you. Like it was traumatizing. I could not stop crying, and Feline just like held on to me, and I held on to her, and it was scary. It was very, very scary, and I'm just very grateful to be here and to be alive and to be breathing and to have another chance. Just like trying again and trying again. It's just like ever since that moment, I just have never felt so grateful to be alive. Like I know I went through cancer. I've gone through several scares, like cellulitis so bad in high school. I almost died. I was hospitalized because it just like wouldn't go away. Like, I have been through some scary situations, but it's like I actually saw life flash before my eyes when I could not breathe. I could not speak. And it was just really scary. I just can't stop saying that. I cannot stress that enough, that it was just terrifying and scary. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I did mention it. And I just feel so grateful to just be here to share that. And I'm sure a lot of people have gone through things as well where they like saw life flash before their eyes. So I'm sure you guys can relate to the sense of just like being grateful to be here. And I'm going to continue every single day to be grateful. So yeah, I just feel a little emotional talking about it, but I just can't help but smile and should just be able to be here. Like, just be here living and breathing. I love that. So that is the end of this video. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging because I know a lot of you were worried. I'm okay. Just a wee bit traumatized. Potatoes, man. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Goodbye.
Pesto Gate.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
So I think I'm gonna have this pesto tortellini. It's the Great Value brand. Tastes homemade. Literally the best thing I've ever ate. Like, so good. So my sweet angel baby is currently in the sink because while Mama was gone, she got into something and I literally can't figure out what it is at all. But she has green all over her face. I'll post a picture here so you guys can see. It's okay. She's actually a sweet baby. She hates baths, but she's really good and she listens. But what is this green on you? What is it? We gotta get it off. Are you Mama's good girl? Oh, come here. Oh, it's okay. I don't know what was green. We gotta figure it out. Yeah.
Twinkie, what was green? What was green on your face? Everyone's wondering. What was it?
So everyone was asking, why is my dog turning green? Y'all, it is so dumb. Remember the pesto I had earlier in the day? I am so good about cleaning up my mess because I don't like a dirty apartment. That's not how I am. You guys know that. You guys watch my videos. I just don't like a dirty apartment. But when I ate that, I was kind of in a rush and I actually left my bowl on the coffee table. And while I was gone, Twinkie did get into it. And she's fine though. She didn't get sick. Her bowel movements are normal and everything like that. But thank you guys so much for like reaching out and being like, oh my God, is she okay? Because I was literally so confused. And then I found the trash and I said, oh, my fault, my mistake. I am only human. I'm not a robot. I try my very best to take care of my babies. You guys know they're my literal heart and soul. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Goodbye.
Shrimp Gate.
Hey guys, okay, so we have another mukbang. We are going to eat shrimp with cocktail sauce. Okay, so I'm really excited. So the topic for today is mukbangs and weight loss. This is like such a big thing because Obese to Beast made another video kind of talking about mukbangs, like obese people doing mukbangs and like mixing weight loss with mukbangs. So I personally messaged him because we have talked in private before, like because he made 2 videos about me and then a video about mukbangs. Before the mukbang video, I messaged him. This was before the mukbang video, so before he started talking about mukbangs, I messaged him and just been like, I just asked him like, why couldn't you tell me like in a message that you, everything you said in the video, why couldn't you tell me? He answered, obviously, and Then he explained that like mukbangs shouldn't be done by people on a weight loss journey because that's the only things that the viewers see. That makes sense and all, but my whole thing is like, this is, first of all, this is my life. I'm an adult. I can choose what I want to do versus what I don't want to do. And like another big thing is like, just because you are seeing one meal out of the, what, 15 I have in a week, how is that going to decipher everything? Do you get what I'm saying? And there are skinny mukbangers out there. They don't gain weight at all. There have been mukbangers out there who have lost weight. It is a thing. It's not something that's crazy. It's easy to gain weight doing it, obviously, but it's also not that hard to lose weight while doing it. I know you guys know Foodie Beauty, Foodie Booty, whatever, it's hard to pronounce, Chantel. And she's kind of where I'm at right now, where it's just like, we're over, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I have talked to her privately, and I do watch her videos. We're kind of just over people only supporting us when we're doing what they want us to do. That's just not how life works. You either like us or you don't, or you support us or you don't. The calories and the nutrition is on the bottom of this. And she's doing exactly what I'm doing, where if we film a mukbang, obviously it's very possible to stay under our allotted calories for the day. So this, which is 90 calories per serving, and there's 4.5 servings in this whole thing. So 90 times 4.5, we can do the math later, but it's not that many calories. And that includes the good old cocktail sauce. And that's even if I finish the whole thing. So it's like not that difficult. No matter what I do, no matter what Chantel does, we're going to get hate for it unless we're doing exactly what you told us to do. But you aren't our moms, you aren't our bosses, you aren't our dads, you aren't our doctors. I just think the fact that people can hate on us so hardcore and judge us so hard over the food we put in our mouth is kind of crazy. But there's a lot of people who support me no matter what, and are there for me no matter what, watch me no matter what, and those are the people I keep making videos for. So I just don't want people to think of mukbangs and think of gaining weight. That's not what it is. Like, I'd still be eating shrimp whether I was filming the video or not. And like I've talked about before, I'm done like constantly talking about my weight on this channel, because there's more to me than that, and people don't realize that. I don't think people just look at me as a number on the scale, and I'm tired of that. Like, I literally am just tired of it. And the best thing I can say is keep watching my channel. And you know, I feel like it's not something I'll never talk about again, like, but obviously I will. Like, you will hear me talk about, you know, oh, I've lost da-da-da pounds, or oh, I've lost da-da-da pounds, this is how much I weigh now. Like, it's not something I'm never going to talk about again, but it's just like, it's no longer a main focus, because that's not, like, that's not everything that I am. There's so much more to me, you know. I want to share more of my hobbies. I want to talk more about maybe my past. I know a lot of people want to hear about my foster care experience, and I'm actually thinking about doing a foster care Q&A, because I feel like that would be a lot easier for me to do, because talking about my whole experience would take hours and hours and hours, probably take possibly several videos, and I'm just not really into that. It's hard to talk about. You know, I just want to talk more about things I've went through or things I'm going through today. I want to, you know, share more of my life and my girlfriend, my fur babies, you know, friends, and, you know, show you things like that. I don't want every video that I film for people to just be like, so about that weigh-in though. So if I just take it out completely, maybe people will be quiet about it, but who knows. And plus, sometimes I feel like me broadcasting it so much is what makes me fail. I feel like if I just work behind the scenes and work on my eating disorder and like my brain and my weight loss in private, then that'll help, because there won't be so much pressure on me, but who knows. Anyways, I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. And I know to a lot of people, like, seeing someone my size eat on camera doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's like, I'm gonna eat anyways. I'm not like sitting here eating 50,000 cheeseburgers and some shrimp. Like, I'm not saying I'm never gonna come on here and eat fast food or whatever, but like, think of the other mukbang channels and like the really skinny people. Like, why is that okay? You know, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy, but I'm not hating on any, because I love mukbangs. They just make you feel like you're less alone. I love it, honestly. But I don't really know what else to say. I'm just really tired of the negativity, and I just want more positivity. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Goodbye.
Rotisserie chicken gate.
Hey guys.
Hello.
So I know the video you guys got from me yesterday was a mukbang. I figured we'd do another. So this is just rotisserie chicken. So I'm just gonna dive right in. I saw other mukbangers eat. By the way, wings are my favorite part, so I'm gonna start with that. Rotisserie chicken is one of my favorites ever. There's just so much flavor in it. I feel like I should turn this so you guys can see what I'm dealing with here. So, one thing you'll learn about me, I don't like fat. So, on meat, that is a no-go. Let's dive into this. Sorry, vegans. Is that even okay to say? Why are you so good? So, yeah, I'm not really a fan of the legs. It's like my least favorite part, but sometimes I'll eat on it. My favorite way to have rotisserie chicken, besides this way, a little idea, I'm sure everyone's done this before, but putting it in the oven, obviously, but have it in like this contraption where you put potatoes, onion, carrots, and you cook it in the oven. It's one of my most favorites. Oh my god. I prefer this right now because it's so dry. Oh my god. I love dry chicken. The more it's cooked, the better. I feel like I ate so much of this thing, but I barely touched it. Look how much is like there. This will feed a family of 70. I'm not even lying right now. Not even lying. I just edited out a burp. There's some mukbangers who are like, burp, 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 burp. Oh, sorry, I farted. And I'm over here like, oh. I love when people are themselves and they're just not, they don't give a care. I live for that. But unfortunately, I'm not one of them folks. I am so self-conscious about like burping. I mean, I don't think you should burp at the table anyways, but if it happens, like it happens, like sometimes it just comes out. But I'm not gonna edit a mukbang and leave in a burp. Not me. And if it ever does happen, it means I slipped up and left it in. If y'all ever like really looked at a chicken, it's weird. But yeah, does this look good to you guys? Like, come on. Look at that. I know when I watch mukbangs, I get super hungry while I'm eating it. And in the past, I tried to stop watching them because sometimes like watching a mukbang would make me like overeat or whatever. But I'm trying to learn how to turn it into something positive instead of negative. I'm trying to watch them eat instead of me eating. Do you get what I'm saying? And I am totally exhausted from this chicken, meaning I am full, I am done. I felt like I was sitting here eating forever, and it's like, you look at it and you're like, well, she ate a little bit of it. I'm going to save this, oh my gosh. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Goodbye.
These last two gates, Cake Gate and Cookie Gate, were covered in my previous video, but I wanted to include them here so that this one is complete. Just a friendly note in case you've already watched it. Cake Gate.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog.
Hello.
Got P.O. box packages. So, disclaimer, I want to make it very well known that this next clip is because sometimes enough is enough. And I think I let this moment get to me more than I normally would have in the past. And I could easily not show this to you guys, but I want to show it to you because I feel like there needs to be some awareness around this. And I want to be able to show you examples of what I'm talking about when I say that I feel like I am fat shamed, where I feel like there's a hate mob around me due to my weight, where people are rude to me due to my weight, and I want to show examples of that. But I want to let everyone know that in this video, in this clip that I'm about to show, I'm not speaking to everybody watching. Obviously, if you're a supporter and you're kind and you've never said anything hateful to me or sent me anything hateful in the mail, or anything like that, then obviously I'm not talking to you guys, because you guys know I love you so much and I'm so grateful for you guys, like thoroughly. Like, thank you so much for always being here. Like, you have no idea how much I need that surrounding my YouTube. I need the kindness, and I think mass majority of you guys understand where I'm coming from, where it's like sometimes I need to shed a spotlight on the things that matter. And right now, I think bringing awareness to fat phobia and discrimination and cyberbullying, I feel like that is very important, because the internet is becoming more popular as we go on. You need the internet for everything. And bullying is becoming more extreme. Fat phobia is becoming more extreme. And I will always be a voice for that. And I know the people who support me understand. So here's the clip. Okay, guys, so I just got home. And sorry if it looks like I've been crying. It's because I wasn't going to open the P.O. box stuff or anything like that. I like to open everything in order that I received it. So I still have packages that I've received last week. I have quite a few packages, but I don't like to make it like a whole segment. I like it to be like little partial segments, which I thoroughly enjoy. So again, if you want to send me anything, here's my P.O. box. But I think I just need to make like a public announcement. There are a lot of things. I won't say a lot. I'm going to say a few. There's been 3 things that I have received that I have not showed on camera, because it was just like massive fat shaming. And I just didn't want to put light on that. But I do find, some things to be just like, it's clear that it's rude and it's fat shaming. Like, the whole mobility scooter magazine, whatever. I can't be perfect all the time. So I'm going to shed light on some of the shaming that I do receive inside of my P.O. box, because I feel like I do need to make people aware that this is something that I am dealing with. And there's actively more things, more harassment happening in my life that I don't share on here because I don't want people to think I'm lying. And it's like, it's just hard. So I opened this because it said perishable on the side, and I didn't want it to just be sitting with all my other packages right here, because like I said, there is a ton. I'll show you guys actually. So all of these, and this is, you know, the pile that I go through slowly and I enjoy, and it's something that I really enjoy doing with you guys, and I appreciate everything you guys send me, the letters, etc. But I didn't want this to get like moldy right next to my office desk, so I had to open. And it's like, this is where it's like, there's funny trolling, like lighthearted trolling, and then there's just downright like abuse. Like this is, it's like sending alcohol to an alcoholic, or sending heroin to a heroin addict. People say all the time, you're not bullied. Why can't you just take constructive criticism? Why can't you just deal with it? Take the heat or get out of the kitchen. Am I right? That is what I hear all the time. But there comes a time where it's like, you guys, I'm not the fucking problem. Some of you are. And yeah, I'm getting mad because I'm fucking, it's like I try to do something nice. And I know people can say, why are you showing this? It's to show you guys that this is the shit that I deal with outside of the fucking camera. You guys won't even believe the shit that I have to deal with. And it's just part of the problem. So, you know, this is what happens when my YouTube channel 7-8 years ago ends up on a fat shaming website and all of you guys decide to come follow me. This is what happens. Fat shaming isn't real. What do you mean it's fat phobia? It's constructive criticism. What is that? You're sending alcohol to an alcoholic. So I hope you have fun sitting next to Trump in hell. See, I was angry, and I'm not really like an angry person. And I wasn't even starting the video to react that way. I actually wanted to stay calm, but it's just like, I felt rage inside of me. I felt anger and sadness for not only myself, but for other people who have to deal with this as well. And for the future generations. You know, I just hold on hope that one day this won't be an issue, that fat shaming and bullying and harassment will not be a thing in the future. I can only hope. We'll see. But it's also like doing things like this. You are literally wasting food. I am not eating this. I'm not opening it. I am not going to give it to anybody because this is given to me in malice. And I threw it in the trash. You, by sending this to me, are the ones wasting food. So if you ever feel the need to do something cruel like this, give that money or give that food to someone who needs it. Do something good with your bad. But I'm no longer going to be showing things like this because it's taking time and space away from the people who send me things, who support me. And of course, I will continue spreading awareness about fat phobia. That's what I do because it's very important to me. But you know what? Putting stuff like this in spotlight, there's a time and a place. And for P.O. Box time, that's not the time and that's not the place. So after I uploaded that clip and people were speaking about it, people were coming for me saying how horrible and rude I was. Like, how could I do that to a company? They were just trying to be nice to send me something. I was like, what is happening? So many people were thinking that I was dissing a company who was sending that to me just so I could show it in my video, when I was trying to explain that no, this was sent in malice. But then I started feeling for the lack of a better term, gaslit into thinking, oh my God, like, are these people right? Like, was it the company who sent this to me? In my gut, I didn't think so. But like, I was afraid. I didn't want the company to have like this added stress around their company, obviously, around their business. Like, I felt horrible. So I ended up contacting them and I sent them this message.
Hi, this is Amberlynn Reid. I received an order by this company in my P.O. box. I'm wondering if it's from you directly or if someone ordered it to send to me. Thank you.
Where I could just get a final answer, because if it was them who sent it to me, I wanted to fix this. But they ended up replying saying that no, it was not them.
This was their response. Hello, Amberlynn. We've been following this story since posting. I'm not sure what to make of it. I do know that the order was not sent by someone in our company. The order was placed online on March 22nd with a request to ship for the Easter holiday arrival. If you still have the packing slip, there is a line listed above the items that should list the sender's name, or if you still have the shipping box, it will be listed at the bottom of the shipping label as well.
Which I did not think it was. So I ended up responding as well, saying how I felt bad because people were like going to their pages and like leaving Google reviews about me, just like kind of crazy things. Like, this like got bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So I felt super bad for the company, while my video about the fat shaming wasn't about the company. It was about the person who sent me food. Now that this company was involved, like, I started feeling horrible. So when they told me, no, it wasn't us who sent that to you, I just felt horrible. So I told them that I'm gonna order from them. And what I do end up ordering, I am going to donate to the homeless shelter. So moral of the story is no, it wasn't the company sending me food. Someone did it out of malice. And I'd also like to add that I can confidently say that because in almost every single one of my videos, I am talking about how I want to improve my weight with weight loss surgery. That has been the most talked about topic on my channel for months now. And for someone to send that to me, it was not out of the kindness of their heart. This to me doesn't make sense because everyone thinks my channel is a weight loss channel. You don't send a huge pie and bread to a weight loss channel. You don't do it. I am forever and ever and ever grateful for anything sent to me. Letters, shoes, stickers, it can be anything. Like, it means the world to me that people even think of me. But I have requested multiple times, do not send me food. And somehow this whole thing has been turned around, and somehow I'm the one who is at fault. I will never understand how I am always wrong. So many other things happen on a day-to-day basis, and I don't share them. And that day when I filmed that, like, I was already having a bad day. You know, I was having a lot of internal issues that I'm going through, especially now starting therapy, and just some things in my life are happening that I don't want to like talk about out loud, especially not online. Like, hi. So opening that package and seeing that, it was like, sorry if you guys see a bunch of fur. I have a little kitty right here and she is shedding because it's starting to get hotter out. So all three of my pets are shedding. But yeah, like, I knew in my heart and in my gut that it was sent out of malice, and it was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I just feel bad for the company because people are like sending them so many messages and like harassing them as well. And it's just like such a weird thing that happened because really I was just trying to pinpoint, like, this is what haters do. This is what fat shaming looks like. So yeah, so now I'm going to order from them. And when I do get the order, I am going to donate it to the homeless because I just feel bad about the whole situation. So I wanted to just clarify that. This whole situation, in my opinion, has been a learning experience for me that I know that if this does happen again, I am just going to keep it offline because it's better. I want to shed more on the positive while still using my voice for the good.
Goodbye.
Crumbl Cookie Gate.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm not ashamed. It is what it is. I did what I did, and I just want to like explain myself. Okay, so let's talk about the cookie the cookie situation. Okay, so when me and Erica were together, obviously like when you're in a long distance relationship, like you have to like spice things up. And Erica really enjoyed when I would send her seductive situation type deals. Okay, so how it all started though was I was like washing the dishes. She was like, so what are you doing? And I was like, just got done washing the dishes. And she goes, oh, I wish I could see you wash the dishes. And I was like, that's random. And she was like, without your shirt on. And I was like, oh. And I had this like image in my brain. And then at the same time, she messaged me and goes, send me a video of you washing the dishes without your shirt on. And I said, okay, I have an idea. So I created this like, someone just said Erica looks like an astronaut. Astronauts aren't real. So I created this like creative video of me washing the dishes, and I put some music with it, and it was like seductive. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I had an OF, it would pop off on there. So after I sent her that, she was like, whoa, I loved that so much. Like, I need you to get creative with other things. So we thought about like me getting creative with like me doing Legos. It was just like a seductive, creative masterpiece. Okay, something about Erica is she loves a Crumbl cookie. So every week she would get a new flavor. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And just like repeatedly, she was like, you need to try this. You need to try this. You need to try this. So I was like, okay. So I wanted to film like a taste test for her. I was like, okay, Erica loves to watch my YouTube, loves when I do like a taste test. Why don't I put that in a video just specifically for her? But then why don't I make it also kind of sexy like I did with like the dishes video? And it's nothing hectic, I promise. Like, I would show you guys if YouTube wouldn't like, I don't know. It's actually not that bad. It's I came up with an idea of doing like a taste test, and then in like the middle of it, making it look like a fantasy. It's a lot, I know, but I did it. It was personal and private to me and someone I was in a relationship with. So, how did Alexis get it? So everything went crazy with Erica and Brittany, as you guys knew. And Alexis knew all about everything, obviously. And we were on FaceTime. And I was like, oh my God, what if they like spill my nudes and show my tit and show this and that? And Alexis is like, what exactly did you send them? Like, I don't understand. And I was like, well, I sent Erica like some creative things. I'm not going to lie. So I was telling Alexis, so like, I got some creative things. Like, it's not just like, oh, here's my tits or here's my butt. Like, I got creative. And Alexis literally said, show me something. And I was like, no. She was like, come on, I'm your best friend. Like the whole nine, right? So I was like, okay, actually, I have a creative masterpiece I would love to show you. And since we're besties, I don't give a fuck. Like, so I sent it to her, and she literally was like, I'm not going to say what she said, but I'm just letting you guys know that she's a liar. Like, she's straight up lying. She said that it was unsolicited. No, I would never in a million years send someone an unsolicited sexual video. That is insane to me. So we were on FaceTime, so she didn't respond in text message. Everything she said was out loud. So it's like, there's a lot of things that Alexis is saying that is not true. And I'm not going to sit here and spill her tea, talk shit about her, but I'm just letting everyone know that she is losing tons of people in her life currently because of what she's doing. She is trying to capitalize off of betraying me because she knows what that's doing. And like, I have screenshots between her and Alexis has gone off the deep end. I feel completely betrayed by her. There's a difference between like disagreeing with me, not supporting my decisions, versus like publicly like spilling tea, saying lies, making fat jokes about me, threatening revenge porn. That's not okay. Though that's like bad person vibes. That's like, a lot of people are like, she's such a good friend for doing this. Where, how is that a good friend? It's just a lot. It's like, okay, fine. If she wants to spill tea about people I've talked to in the past and this and that, like, whatever. Like, truly, whatever. Like, I was single in. I was talking to several people at once. It is what it is. But, like, to lie about things and then, like, to add, like, other people to the mix that literally have nothing to do with it, like, it's crazy. Like, and Alexis don't care about anybody but herself. Like, she lost 2 really good people in her life because of this situation. How can Alexis a week ago go publicly that I am the bestest friend she's ever had and no one in her life has ever loved her unconditionally like I do and been there for her like I am, or was as patient as I was, to switching like that? Something is wrong. But I will like to say that I want to like defend my name in certain cases. Like the fact that reaction channels are now like talking about something sexual that I did in private with somebody, like using it as like their clickbait and like thumbnails and stuff, like that's hectic. Like someone said it's her BPD. It could be. And that's another thing that I think of all the time is like, she could be splitting and it's fine. Like 1 minute obsessed with me, in love with me, ride or die. Next minute hates me. Like, it's like, what is happening? I don't know. I'm being betrayed by someone that like I trusted. And I don't know. Now I'm just like totally rambling. Hold on. Also, did Alexis and her SO break up? They were never like officially together, but yeah, like I'm just going to say her ex but they don't agree with what Alexis is doing at all. Like at all. It's just horrible. And the way that Alexis has treated them, it's been awful. And I have seen it with my own 2 eyeballs. Ambi, we know y'all trolling, but get that bag. I promise this is not a troll. Girl, you ate and left no crumbs. Stop. Amberlynn, I love you. What is Crumbl Cookie Gate? Oh my gosh. Do I have to explain it again? I sent a seductive type of video with a cookie. And it wasn't even that seductive. Like, I would literally show you guys. I'm not even joking. I literally would. I would. You guys want to buy it? Like, let's do it. Like, I don't even care. Revenge corn is never okay, especially from a friend. Yeah, and to like threaten that, like, she's like inciting fear inside of me, and it's not okay. Cookie Lynn, kind of, sort of. No, the food was not. I think you guys are getting the wrong idea of what I did with the cookie. Like, I literally didn't do anything hectic like that. Alexis is the backstabbing friend we've all had. It's a lot. It's a lot. I heard you rub the cookie on your nookie. No. I was wearing my bra and I like had it and I was like being seductive and I like went like that. And then like I had the cherry and I was like that. And then I might've put a little icing right here. Like it was so like, it was just like a classy, like it was like a classy thing. Like it's really not that big of a deal. Like truly, honestly, wholeheartedly, it wasn't. Post on OF if you're serious. I'm thinking about it. At this point, I'm gonna have you all pay for it because like, this is crazy. It's not feederism because I took 2 bites of a cookie and Erica was not a feeder that I knew of. So that's why. Why'd you send it to Alexis? Because she literally asked to see it. And then she complimented it so hardcore that it made me uncomfy. Oh, and by the way, my favorite part is like, I told Tommy, you guys already know. Okay, I told Tommy literally the day it happened. Like Alexis thought that she got one on me, but Tommy literally knew. So it's like, yeah, you can think I'm lying all you want, but like, I know the truth and that's all that matters to me. And the people in my life know the truth. And Alexis is literally losing everyone that she once cared about. And all Alexis cares about is, oh my God, all the reaction channels are talking about me. I am being praised. And that's all I care about is capitalizing off of this. Like that's scary. And I wish her nothing but healing. That is what I think that she needs is healing. And I miss the Alexis that I knew because this Alexis, I do not know her.
I don't know.
Die kenne ich nicht.
I was just diagnosed with ICUP. Do you have any advice? Is that like one of those, wait, is ICUP like a thing? Wait, Kitty and Ryan, hello. Thank you for the support. I've never heard of that before. And I know people like to joke about like obesity being a thing. So I don't know if that's like real or a joke. So let me know. It is betrayal because it's like, it went from, I want to get Amberlynn away from Tommy because I want her to choose me to all of a sudden just like ripping and roaring. Like, what? That's hectic. And you know what? It's fine. Like, it's literally, wait, ICUP is elementary. It felt very that, but like, what if it's actually a thing and I'm being offensive right now? Alexis definitely is coming from jealousy. She wanted your money and is pissed you never, oh, we could talk about that one too. Why July 31st were you scared Erica would leak stuff? I don't know, because it was just like me and Erica, we talked like a lot of like sexuals, and it's like Brittany was threatening my like nudes and private messages to other people, and that freaked me out a little bit, but now I don't give a fuck. Consequences are consequences. So hold on. Oh, the money thing. Alexis expecting someone to like give you money is A1 hectic, like off the chain crazy. But secondly, I have proof that I sent her money on Venmo, honey. I have actual proof of that. So like expecting money from someone, like that's weird. Like I'm not your mom. Like I'm not taking care of you. Like I'm not your parent. Like that's wild to me. Oh, go to Uber Eats, order when you have the munchies. What? Go to. I've been loving Panda Express. Like I low-key am so sad that they're closed right now because trust me, I would be eating that. Like that sounds so good, not gonna lie. How much will it take you to stop saying hectic? I don't know. Until I find a new word. Say hectic one more time, I swear. Is this what your life is gonna be in your 40s and 50s? Probably. Oh my gosh, why are you sending so much money? Marry the orange chicken girl? I might actually. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for explaining the Crumbl cookie gate. Sorry you're being betrayed by your close friend. It's corny as fuck. Keep saying hectic and do you, girl. Love from Philly. Thank you. Is there anything Alexis could leak or say that could scare you? No. She's said the things that like I already didn't want her to say. Like I didn't want her to talk about like people I've talked to in the past, like romantically. Like I didn't want her to mention all that stuff. I've only ever been a good friend to her. I've only ever been a good person towards her, and I'm not really gonna stop now. I just think that I need to be able to sit here and say publicly, like I feel betrayed. I do. And I also hate that like she's also lying about some things. That's not fair. Did you ever think Alexis would turn on you like this? Or was this a complete shock to you? I don't trust people like wholeheartedly. So there was always like random little moments where I was like, can I fully trust Alexis? And like I wanted to so badly that I did. I never thought that this would happen. No. My friend Jenna loves you and she's currently fighting with her boyfriend right now and could use your support. Can you say I support genocide? I don't know what y'all are talking about, but you know what? Girl code. I support genocide. Jenna, I hope you're okay. And to the boyfriend, be nice to Jenna, please. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are so gullible. She's obviously trolling. What did I say? What did I say, babe? Did I say anything crazy just now? I'm scared. My girl making money tonight. Collect that bag, sis. Stop. That's hectic. No, I didn't, Nixie. That's wildin'. Oh, genocide. What the fuck? That is so fucked up. You've got to. I'm logging off. It's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun because that's fucked up. Yeah, well, Alexis, you are now blocked from my channel. So you can go talk to somebody else. Thank you, because it's not going to be me. I'm going to go get another buzzball. I want to show you guys that video. It's just like, how do I show it to you guys? Like, where would that be appropriate to show? I would literally show it. I really don't care.
In the Amberverse, where sweetness meets the mess, she wore her smugness like frosting on her chest. Pasty white, a feeder's delight, a cherry perched atop, bold and bright with every bite. A cringe to the max, not a cinematic tale, just simple trash. Yet in this moment, Emily's smile overflows in the feeder community, her popularity grows. Who leaked it? She lurched with a grin as crumbs fell softly from her chin to skin. You know Amberlynn, the queen of imaginary bliss. In chaos and crumbs lies an unexpected twist. Oh, we know you leaked it. Your story is flawed. Erica should sue you, bringing the law. In each moment, your life is a waste. Your Crumbl cookie leak was such a disgrace. each moment. Your life is a waste. Your Crumbl cookie leak was such a disgrace.
Cookie extravaganza and cookie crumble. This is my cookie crumble cookie video. Cookie crumble cookie video. The cookie crumble cookie video. As well, cookie crumble cookie. This is my cookie crumble cookie video. Crumble cookie crumble video. Hexacana. This whole thing is just nutso.
And there we have 6 very famous Gates in the Amberverse. Which is your favorite? I'm very glad to be back, and I can't wait to chat with y'all. I apologize for still sounding stuffy, but I am feeling better. The kitties and I love you so very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!